Alright, sampling. The reality is, people make it a lot harder than it needs to be. If you want to know how to easily flip any song into something insane, I got you. First off, if you don't know who this is, you're tripping. I really wanted to sample this song for a long time. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. Alright, let me drag this in, let y'all hear it. Alright, you get the idea. This guitar right here, that's what we want. So let me cut that up. Right here is where the actual song starts. So let's just delete that. Go up here, snap, none, stretch this out all the way to the end. And you'll know it's not perfectly on beat, which is something I hate about samples sometimes. Like right there, I know it sounds super minimal, but when you add hi-hats and like a clap to that, it's gonna sound way off. I'm gonna make a cut right here and I'm gonna shift that over because that needs to go on that line right there. And then I'm gonna right click, make unique, stretch it out just a little bit. Make a cut right here. Basically cut it whenever the chord changes. Alright, perfect. And I just copied that over like a ton. Alright, so now we got a little something to work with. Now, screw FL Studio for a while. Let's work in A Studio for a second. So first off, let's go to the voice changer right here because I want the vocals, but I want them like in another voice. You know what I mean? To try to make it at least a little unique. Literally, I'm gonna just drag it in. I'm gonna add her, and then I need somebody like more intense. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna go remove instrumental, convert. Basically, I'm gonna make like a harmony out of this. Hear me out.
No, don't think we could help it.
That's super clean, bro. You know what? Let me add a fourth one just real quick. Let me add Clara. Clara knows what she's talking about. Yeah, I'll leave A Studio in the description. Boom, drag him in, just like that. Let's pitch this up one because the key of this thing is G sharp. Who cooks in G sharp, bro? We're gonna turn that up to A because it'll make the 808 sound way better. And pitch that one up, pitch that one up, pitch that one up, and then I pitch that one up. Alright, and let's speed this up to like 150, honestly. We're gonna pitch this one down an octave. So that's all the way down here except up one, like the others. I routed them all. Alright, first off, we're gonna pitch this up. So we're gonna do up 12 and then turn the format down a little bit. Let me throw in a vocal synth. I scroll through these presets right here. Distort mod preset or something like that. It's like 99% just distort right here. Put a little reverb on. And then a little bit of chorus, spread that thing out. Alright, now we're gonna combine that with a low voice. Let's put a vocal synth with some distortion on that one too. Alright, hear me out. Let's add some reverb to both of these ones right here. Name this one Vox Left, because we're gonna pan that one 40 to the left and that one 40 to the right. And then on the right one, we're gonna add just a little bit of Echo Boy for delay. So when you combine it all, you got this. I think that sounds crazy. Create another chain called Melody. And I'm gonna route all of these through this bus right here because I want to add like some effects to all of them at once. Put a little EQ on, and then I put this Soothe 2 thing on just to kind of smooth everything out. Alright, I want to add some texture to this, so I found this little atmosphere. It's like some birdies or something. Alright, let me create a pattern right here. Let me just copy all this over. So we're gonna add a lot to this thing. Alright, I'm about to put y'all on. Alright, I put up my plugin Afterlife. It's still work in progress. We gotta fix this preset browser and stuff like that. But yeah, I found this draft key and we're gonna add like a little piano melody to it. Let me turn the guitar on. Push that down. And we're just gonna do this right here. Yeah. Follow the guitar chord progression. So down like that. This is gonna be crazy. Down again. We're gonna keep on going down. Screw it. All the way over here. Alright, next I pull this little pluck. It's like a super ambient sound. I'm gonna build a triplet arp, copy that over, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. Just like that. All the way down, match the root notes, and up. Alright, find another sound. It's like some kind of cool key. All right, and I'm gonna copy these down as chords. So literally this is the same thing, just with chords. And you could technically say it goes down like that, but honestly, since it technically hits right there in the side, I'm gonna leave it like that. My camera just overheated again. Bro, my CPU's on life support. My camera's on life support. My grandma about to be on life support. All right, now we're ready for the drums. Definitely feeling Hoodtrap, like Hoodtrap / jerk. Probably gonna get a little bit of hate because everybody does Hoodtrap drums, but you cannot deny they are fire, bro. All right, I'm using 𝕊𝕌𝔹𝕊𝔂𝐼's kit for this, not sponsored. Just a good ass kit. Let me turn the attack up just a little bit on that. That's it right there. All right, literally just copy and paste the root note tone and pitch the A down. So when it hits, it's gonna hit hard. Alright, as you can see with these Hoodtrap beats, there is literally no 808 rolls, nothing. It is straight 808, no break. That is exactly how you want it. Alright, we need a snare. Something that'll send you into a coma, pretty much. Alright, so with Hoodtrap, the snare follows the 808 exactly. Obviously turn it up all the way, just like that. Alright, now we need a crazy crash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer 3 crashes. So I found this one right here. Add that, this one, add that, this one, add that one, and add that. Alright, we're gonna go into the big crash right here, and we're gonna copy it over just like that. And you're gonna move the velocities down like a delay. You could add delay, but I find it easier to just do this. And let's copy that over onto the plug crash. And then it happens again right here. Add some perks. There's one specific one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Literally just copy the 808 pattern. Boom. Just like that. I'm gonna add this one, and then I want that every 2 bars. We are almost done. I feel like especially in a lot of Ian beats, for example, it's got like the, you know what I mean? Like, literally just that right there. Copy it over. You gotta keep this stuff really simple. You can't be doing too much. All right, I found this transition right here. It's like a samurai transition. Shout out to Prod Lucky. Let me add like a riser too. Shout out to J Cactus for this. Okay, arrangement. All right, let's make a cut right here, and we're gonna make a fire intro real quick. All right, let's delete this one and this one. So now we're just left with these. And then what we're gonna do is go over to our melody bus right here where all the melodies are added to, and we're gonna create a filter just like this right here. Right click, create automation clip, and we're gonna automate that filter right here. So now we got this. I'm gonna keep the melody exactly the way it is. I'm not even gonna stem that out, but the drums do need to be stemmed out. Let's split by channel, drag those in. Let me extend those out a little bit. All right, that clap, we're gonna take it out, add it right here, and then take it out again right here. Copy all this over for the verse right here. Add those claps back in, paste the guitar over, add the riser. Copy it, remove the claps, copy all this over, have it repeat, and right after the second verse right here, it'll just be the guitar. Easy. Honestly, before we finish out this beat, I did want to add one more section just to bring this thing together. So here's what we're going to do. These chords right here, hear me out. We're going to delete every other one, just temporarily. All right, going to delete this, Control-Shift-M. MIDI 1, delete this and this, Control-Shift-M, MIDI 2, and then delete this, save the bottom one, MIDI 3. And then we're gonna undo this because we didn't actually need to do that. We're just doing it so we can add some vocals. All right, then let's open up A-Studio. And the main thing about A-Studio that's amazing is you can actually generate vocals from a MIDI file. So let's drag this in, drag in MIDI 2, and drag in MIDI 3. And you could have just memorized them and just kind of dropped them in like this, but I find it easier just to save each individual line. All right, we're gonna add some lyrics here. Show me. All right, just like that. Show me how much, show me you care. Copy that here, and then copy that here.
Show me how much, show me you care.
All right, export, drag them in. crazy. Let me put that over here on the second verse as well. And yeah, man, that pretty much completes the whole beat. So yeah, man, that pretty much covers everything. How to make crazy sampled hood trap beats, like the ones that go viral on TikTok and stuff, plus some sampling techniques and tricks. Yeah, I'll leave Ace Studio in the description. They're fire. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments, and let me know what I should do next. I read every single one of them, so I'll definitely be taking some feedback. So yeah, until next time.